As the little prince lies in the Lindo wing of London's St. Mary's Hospital, he has no idea the royal life that awaits him. As heir to the nearly 100-year-old House of Windsor, the celebrity, the responsibility, and the privilege of his position.
Growing up royal. It's no reality show. It may not even seem real. But when you're the Prince of Cambridge, it's your life. And it includes some pretty spectacular perks. First, there are the homes. Plural. The newest royal will have access to at least 4 castles. The 21-room apartment at Kensington Palace, where he's expected to grow up.
I think what's really good about Kensington Palace is that it's a royal residence, they've got all the space outside in the gardens that they can run around in, but it's also right in the centre of London. It's very close to a lot of their friends, a lot of their good friends live in West London. Kate, as we know, enjoys going to the shops in Kensington High Street. So they've got all the amenities on their doorstep, but also they have a very private palace that they can retreat to.
Then there's Buckingham, the 775-room home where Queen Elizabeth resides and where he'll eventually live when he takes over the throne. There's Sandringham, over 5,000 trees and wetland, where the royals traditionally spend Christmas with its 200-person-plus staff. And Balmoral, the sprawling 50,000-acre Scottish castle where royals usually summer.
The Queen spends her whole summer at Balmoral.
Prince yet to be named won't have to worry about transport starting early in life with the finest prams and carriages.
Kate's been telling people that she's bought the trendiest pram around. It's a bugaboo. You can see lots of them on the streets of Kensington at the moment, full of yummy mummies pushing them along. And so Kate will be joining the bugaboo crew when her baby's born.
But that ain't nothing compared to what likely comes later. And we're not just talking about horse and carriages, but the fancy sports cars, like maybe the British-made Aston Martin. And then there's the fame. The third in line to the throne will be stepping out in style. He'll undoubtedly be the most photographed baby on Earth. Photographers tripping over his every coup. And this royal will not just be a local celebrity, but an internationally known statesman, either in the more reserved mold of Dad William, or maybe a bit more, shall we say, risque, like Uncle Harry. But wait, we're not there yet. First, he has to become a man. And for that, there'll be help. As every generation of royal has had, a nanny, well, at least part-time, and of course eventually a staff at his disposal, including full-time security detail. As for schooling, this royal will have access to the best of education, but he's expected to stay close to home until high school, just as William did. And then there's the bling. This young royal will one day oversee England's crown jewels collection, valued at as much as $30 billion. But that too comes later. Royal watchers say, don't expect Kate to be making jewel-encrusted onesies.
This baby is not just going to be dressed in bespoke designer outfits. I mean, let's face it, it's a baby. It's going to be sick on a lot of the stuff it gets anyway.
And access to all this wealth and help doesn't mean Kate and William won't be very involved parents, overseeing the day-to-day life of their boy.
Yes, you'll be seeing William changing a diaper or two.
He'll want to be there most evenings to bath his child and to put his child to bed and to maybe even read him a story about helicopter pilots.
One thing we can probably count on, the baby will likely inherit a royal passion for animals, just as Queen Elizabeth famously loves her horses, and Kate and William love polo ponies and pooches. The puppy they adopted last year, expected to be a loyal royal companion to the new baby in months and years to come. Whatever life has in store for this prince, he'll likely be surrounded by many rooms, a top-notch staff, loads of toys, and some royal love.